Hi, this is a video showing a flip through of two Asian themed journals, junk journals, that I recently completed. Both were made with items from the Artie Mays digital downloads titled Asian Fusion, as well as items that I downloaded from the New York Public Library free domain area, and items I purchased while traveling in China, and a calendar, 12-month calendar that had an Asian theme. So I'm going to start with one. If the video takes too long, I may break this down into two different videos. We'll just have to wait and see. So here's the first. The cover mainly is using items that were all from the thrift store, including this gorgeous hand-embroidered piece that was made in China. It includes paper beads, thrift yard find, as well as the fabric used was also a thrift yard find. It's a upholstery material. Okay. Now, at first glance, the journal appears to be very chunky, when in fact what I did is used a little bit different binding system, which I've created a separate video on, which I'll link to in the description in case you're interested on how I made this binding system. Essentially what it is, it just allows me to keep three littler journals together in one, I don't know, junkier type of journal, okay? I included pockets both in the front and in the back. Also embellish the back page pocket. The front page has two tags. Guess you can see them better this way. And the back area also has several journaling cards made with very pretty paper and washi tape. On many of the cards, I in fact did machine stitch around. In other cases, I just took the thread out of the sewing machine needle and just ran it through without any thread. These two images are hand-painted originals that I purchased, again, while traveling in China. This is the first of one of the journals. It has a little bit of a pink theme to it, with an embellishment added. This is some origami paper that I had, and I just added some extra sheets of paper in there that were Asian themed, just to make a little notebook. Vellum envelope, embellished with washi tape. which includes a journal card. This pocket here is from the Artie Mays download. She provided a file or a piece that you could just cut out and make your own pocket. Okay, and yes, this piece here is also from the Artie Mays digital download, which I just made into a bit of a journaling card. More origami paper. This was the first time that I tried tea dyeing, believe it or not. Journaling card. Artie Mays. This also is an Artie Mays file, or image rather. Tea dyed papers. This is from that calendar that I mentioned. These are Artie Mays images. I don't remember if this was an Artie Mays image or not. But this back page, that's from that calendar that I mentioned that I had. I stitched around it, created a pocket, which included a big a file card with a tab that Artie Mays provided, and I just embellished it further with some washi tape. This was a greeting card embellished with, I believe that's Artie Mays as well. This just flips open. More journaling cards. Some of the Artie Mays images I printed on tracing paper rather than regular paper, and this is one of those that I did that too. I've been hoarding this paper for several years, waiting until I had enough items to put this journal together. I just love it. This is the center of this first journal. This is an Artie Mays envelope that I further embellished. This is one of her tags or tickets. I did some stamping and embossing. I lined the inside of the envelope and then included Artie Mays note cards or journaling cards, which have also been embellished with some of her tickets. This also contains a pocket with a journaling card, trinkets dangling from the edge, Artie Mays. This whole packet here is pretty much from the Artie Mays Fusion download. This is another area where I just used the needle on my sewing machine to add some texture or interest rather than utilizing thread. Okay. This was Franken paper that I had made and really took some time to do some fancy stitching on, and embellished with liquid pearls. Had some ribbon that reminded me of blossoms. This is Artie Mae's, some of the pages that she provided in the file. Beautiful. A Dollar Tree embellishment. More origami paper. This is a belly band. This whole back page is Artie Mae's, one of the pages she provides, as well as one of her images. Again, I printed that on tracing paper. Journaling card, paper. More of the Franken paper that I made and cut apart. There's a bit of a fan here that I die cut out. Pocket back here, Artie Mae's image. As are these that I overlaid on some die cuts that I made that reminded me of, I don't know, Asian screens. Okay. Here's the second journal. Has a flip out. This particular journaling card I am machine sewed, and also just took some thread that I had and laid it out over top. It flips open. Has a pocket here with I believe this opens. Oh, it's an envelope. Artie Mae's. This I took from a book that showed you how to do, I believe, calligraphy, Chinese calligraphy. This is a pocket. Oh, it's an envelope. Sorry, I forget. This is Artie Mae's, it's an envelope that I backed up with Artie Mae's pages, as is this page here from the Asian Fusion. Download. This is Artie Mae's. It's a journaling ticket. More origami to journal on. More tea dyed. This is just a pocket containing a piece of origami paper. This is Artie Mae's ticket. This is a pocket that includes a separate journaling card that I thought looked very Asian, or at least Asian themed. This was Artie Mae's paper. I tried to tea dye it. It did fade on me. I don't know if that's just because you can't tea dye inkjet or if I just used too much tea. Another of the Artie Mae's tickets that she provided in the kit. There's this one and that one. This This is a Artie Mays piece. As is this. This is similar to some, I guess, mulberry paper that I loved. This is, the maroon is also mulberry paper, but laying on top of it is a hand-cut dragon that I purchased while, again, traveling in China. And it is on paper. I don't know if you can tell. Very thin onion skin, and I don't know if the camera will pick it up or not, but it's actually embossed with spider webs. Again, something that I've been hoarding. Just love it. Artie Mays tickets. A dragonfly embellishment. Another pocket. Washi tape. These are actually from a plant. I believe the plant is called Chinese coins. And I just made a little journaling booklet out of it. This was also, the cover of this is also Franken paper that I had made and stitched together on the sewing machine. This is an Artie Mays image. Tuck spot, Artie Mays. Artie Mays. And on each journal, I try to add a trinket. Flips open. Journaling spaces tucked into the pocket. A couple of little Artie Mays journaling cards. The third signature or journal that I've included together is this one here. It has an envelope, a little tuck spot here, opens up, journal in. This is an envelope, Asian themed card. This pocket here is from Artie Mays, as is this sheet here, which I embellished with one of her cards, journaling cards or tickets. This is another envelope that she provided that I further embellished. Two journaling cards from her download, again further embellished by me with some washi tape and pieces of material. Journaling card. Vellum ticket that I embellished with, I believe that's Artie Mays. Pretty sure this These two are from the New York Public Library, public domain. Did a little bit of stamping, more die cutting and stitching on the sewing machine. That was just a pretty greeting card that I had in my stash. Oh, this was a napkin that I decoupaged. Belly band. More of those Chinese coins from that plant. This is an Artie Mays piece that she provides. It opens up, and then I backed it up with some paper that I had. The background on this piece is from that Asian calendar that I had. Another piece from my Franken paper. I guess I glued that down too good. It should open up. I'm sorry that it doesn't. Journaling card. More Artie Mays tickets. Tea-dyed papers. This again is from the New York Public Library. It's another envelope that I made. Some journaling paper inside. A big ticket from Artie Mays, which I just made into a tuck spots with a journaling card. This flips open. Another Asian themed envelope with a card inside. More Artie Mays tickets. This is something I had been holding on to a long time. I just thought it was pretty, and I cut out the middle to make a bit of a frame so that I can choose which of these images to put behind it. This whole page is more of my Franken paper. This is an Artie Mays piece, also on some of her paper in the download. As is this image. This is just a tiny little journaling tablet that I made. More journaling cards. This is an Artie Mays piece. And that concludes the first 3 signatures of journal number 1.